Joining us now is Beth Bubik, who also known as the Catholic Fasting Coach and the creator of the Delay and Pray method for permanent weight loss through spiritual fasting. Beth, thanks so much for being with us.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's an honor.
Listen, Beth, let me just start off by saying these guys have been tempting me the entire show. They keep trying to throw food at me. So you're going to have to help me out here.
I will.
Well, what is Delay and Pray and how is it related to spiritual fasting?
All right. Well, Delay and Pray is a method of spiritual fasting that I came up with and I believe kind of gifted me through the Blessed Mother. It is how to delay sugar, flour, and alcohol during the week to Sundays. Okay, a very small amount of the feast day on Sundays. And how this all works together is literally following the church calendar and having an eat, fast, feast cycle of the week. How you eat, how you move, and how you pray. So we eat on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. We fast on Wednesdays and Fridays, and we feast on Sundays and solemnities throughout the year. So it helps move Catholics through the church year, get back to the sacraments, into the physical building, and with scripture study and adoration and confession and daily mass at least once per week. And then figuring out their food addictions is really what it is. I realized I had a bit of a sugar addiction, which was keeping me from spiritually fasting. I wanted to fast really well over Lent. I wanted to fast on Wednesdays and Fridays for the Blessed Mother. And I would literally fail every time. And I would get weak and, feel shaky and hangry and all of that. And what I didn't realize was I was consuming a lot of sugar. And when I say sugar, I'm talking about refined sugar and flour that actually turn to glucose in your bloodstream. And that causes an insulin response. And I can go into that a little bit later. But there's a biology to spiritual fasting. It's not just theology, it's biology, it's neurology, and it's theology. And when you put it all together, if you just delay that sugar, flour, and alcohol for a little while, you will be able to spiritually fast.
So you say that delaying or omitting sugar, flour, and alcohol until Saturday vigil into Sundays, that's the plan. What would you say to someone who thinks, well, there's no way I could go the whole week without sugar or flour or alcohol, for God's sakes? What do you say to that kind of person?
Absolutely. Oh, those are the people that join me. They say, what? How do we do this? So, because I do have a group coaching course and people will read the book and then they'll come into my group coaching course for 15 weeks to learn how to do this. So what it is it's basically joining. We have a support group. There's a community of women. Right now it's only open to women, but it's a case of changing what you're putting into your body, okay? And then it's the way that you think about it. So it's going to be a Catholic mindset shift into, wait for it, redemptive suffering. You're going to have to sit in discomfort just a little bit, and what you're doing is you're offering that discomfort to Christ. So the average person can do this. It seems daunting. We do start with sugar and flour, and if people really have to have like a glass of wine on Tuesday or something on Thursday, we can schedule that in. We really tackle the sugar, flour first, and then we go after the alcohol. And there's a process to that. But most of the women that come to me, most of the people in America right now, you probably could say the world, are sugar addicted. We don't even know it. I didn't know it. I didn't realize it. And so when you are consuming sugar on a daily basis, which could be, any processed food. So going through the drive-through, French fries, a Coke, and like a cheeseburger, that is going to dump a ton of glucose into your system, plus chemicals and all that good stuff. It's not great for you. And so your body has to clean that up. And that is about insulin. And then that insulin, if you don't use it as energy and you store it in your liver, you store it in your muscles, it gets stored as fat. And so to be used later, of course. But the problem is if you don't give yourself a rest from the eating, then your body never gets a chance to use those fat stores. I call that dining in with Jesus when you're actually using the fat stores. Mm-hmm. So it is a daunting task, Bishop, and it's not for everyone. I feel like we're all called to something. And the women who come towards me, they are frustrated with their weight. They're frustrated with their health. They're frustrated with their blood work. They're trying to figure out how to be fit in body and soul and how to spiritually fast. And this is new. And it's really not. It's ancient in the church. But the insulin biology, neurology, theology part, that putting it together is new. And it's absolutely beautiful. And so once we go through this program and they learn how to eat whole food and then slow down their dopamine response just a little bit that they get from that sugar, then they can sit in just a little bit of discomfort, offer that to Jesus for all kinds of goals. It could be reparation, but it also could be like, conversion of your husband coming back to Mass, conversion of your children coming back to Mass. On Fridays, it could be praying for priests. That's what I do on Fridays. I literally fast all day, sometimes on bread and water, which is a different subject there. But and that's my day to fast for priests in purgatory, and people who have a problem with alcohol. So like we all have our own little devotions when we're praying and miracles that we're praying for. And as you know, prayer and fasting casts out demons, and miracles are all over. They're just appearing quite often. It's very fun. It's very great, including weight loss. But weight loss becomes the little side benefit in the end. A lot of the women enter for weight loss, but then they think, oh, it's the spiritual fasting that was really, really the ticket.
Well, Beth, unfortunately, we are out of time, but Delay and Pray is the book. Where can people find a copy of the book? And if they want to get on a deeper level, what's available to them?
Okay, Delay and Pray is on Amazon. You can just Google Delay and Pray, and everything will come up about me. And then you can go to thecatholicfastingcoach.com and sign up for my next course, which is right before Lent. And this is a great way to have the best Lent, most deep Lent of your life. Learn how to really sink into redemptive suffering for others instead of for yourself, and changes the whole game.
Well, Beth, thank you so much for being with us today. And I'm going to work hard on even though it's only women right now, I'm going to work hard on it.
No boxes of chocolates, okay?
See, there you go. Thanks, Beth. Have a great day.
Bye, Beth.
Bye. Thank you.